Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We embark on intriguing journeys through the world of currency and collectibles. Today we are diving into the fascinating realm of the 2002 D1 coin, an enigmatic piece of numismatic history that has captured the attention and wallets of avid collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. It may seem like a simple penny, but the journey of the 2002 D1 is a tale woven with errors, mistakes, and the potential for significant value beyond its face worth, which is why some of these coins are valued at an astonishing $847 million, a figure that not only astounds but also invites curiosity and intrigue. This single coin offers us a myriad of fascinating stories surrounding its production process, the errors that have occurred, and the subsequent impact on its current standing in the collector market. The story begins in the year 2002 when the United States Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins, most of which were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, the two primary mints responsible for producing coins that circulate in our economy. However, it is the Denver Mint that has become particularly noteworthy due to a series of complications and errors during its production run. The 2002 D penny, while largely consistent with other 1-cent coins in terms of design, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, also carries traits that make it a unique case study in numismatic anomalies. The primary issue that led to the dramatic valuation of certain 2002 D pennies revolves around the error known as the doubled die. This phenomenon occurs when a coin is struck multiple times due to misalignment during the minting process, leading to doubling of the designs or elements on the coin. Collectors and experts who have scrutinized these coins have found that specific variants of the 2002 D penny exhibit this striking error, where elements of President Lincoln's portrait or parts of the numeral indicators exhibit a secondary layer of detail, creating a fascinating visual effect that is both rare and desirable. It is this rarity combined with the demand from collectors that raises the prices of these coins significantly in auctions and private sales. Beyond the doubled die error, there are other mistakes and variations of the 2002 D pennies that have emerged, each contributing its own layer of value. For instance, some coins may exhibit irregularities in their minting, such as off-center strikes where the image does not align correctly or unintentional chromatic variations that result from issues during the alloy mixing or handling at the mint. These subtle yet defining mistakes can make the coin more desirable to hardcore collectors who are on the hunt for unique or obscure examples to enhance their collections. Another layer to the allure of the 2002 D1 is the context in which it was minted. The early 2000s marked a unique time in American history with a burgeoning focus on collecting coins as investments, a trend propelled by rising precious metal values and heightened interest in numismatics fueled by television shows, publications, and the internet. This cultural backdrop certainly contributed to the rising interest and subsequent valuation of what otherwise might have remained just an ordinary penny. As collectors began to recognize the potential inherent in these coins, word spread through conventions, online marketplaces, and social media, further inflating their market value and creating a buzz that elevates their perceived worth well beyond the initial face value. The search for the perfect condition also plays a significant role in determining the value of these coins. Coins that are graded well, receiving designations like mint state or proof, can see their values soar dramatically, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for examples that display minimal wear or imperfection. Grading organizations categorize coins based on their condition, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. Hence, when a 2002 D1 coin is discovered in pristine condition with notable errors, its appeal can attract fierce competition, especially at auction. Interestingly enough, these errors are sometimes misidentified or misunderstood by sellers as they attempt to clean or maintain the coins. In some cases, cleaning can inadvertently decrease the coin's value due to altering its surface, which can be an unfortunate fate for many a hopeful collector. For this reason, expert appraisal is essential, as professionals in the numismatic field possess the experience and knowledge to determine authenticity, error, and overall value, allowing collectors to make educated decisions when entering the marketplace. A fascinating narrative can unfold by looking at how collectors have embraced the 2002 D penny, driving passionate discussions within forums and communities. There are dedicated websites where enthusiasts post pictures of their finds, share tips on locating rare coins, and even engage in trading, creating a vibrant ecosystem that thrives on communal knowledge and the thrill of coin hunting. This rejuvenation of interest not only honors the legacy of the 2002 D penny but simultaneously serves to cultivate a new generation of collectors, ensuring that the world of numismatics remains dynamic and continuously evolving. Furthermore, the inflation of the value of the 2002 D penny can prompt discussions about the nature of collectibles and why certain items are perceived as valuable compared to their age or rarity. Factors such as the historical significance or the tale behind a particular coin can all influence its desirability in the eyes of the collector. In the case of the 2002 D penny, a narrative of manufacturing errors intertwined with the added stories of previous ownership or discovery can heighten its allure. Think about the significance attached to finding a rare penny while searching through pocket change or coins from a deceased relative. These connections can turn an ordinary piece of currency into cherished memorabilia filled with personal history negotiated along with monetary valuation. Maintaining this passion for collecting comes with its challenges, especially as the market fluctuates and new collectors continuously enter the space. The accessibility provided by digital platforms enables buyers and sellers to navigate collections more fluidly, but awareness is warranted as the increase in market interest can also attract counterfeit operations attempting to capitalize on the heightened values of particular coins. Therefore, educating oneself about coin handling, valuation trends, counterfeit recognition, and bagging techniques solidifies one's footing in the marketplace, heightening the potential for success in building a valuable collection surrounding pieces like the 2002 D penny. To further understand its value, we must delve into exploring the economic dynamics that surround collectible commodities. In a fluctuating economy, collectors may view tangible assets like coins as safer investments compared to volatile stocks or real estate. The 2002 D 1-cent coin functions as both a collector's item and a conversation starter about historical reflection and the evolution of currency in the United States, both conveying a unique vibrancy that can catch the attention of both young and old alike. The narrative surrounding these challenges imbues the coin with a historical richness that elevates its status in a community dedicated to preserving and appreciating such artifacts. As we dive deeper into the significance of the 2002 D penny, we must also explore the technological advancements that have played a role in revolutionizing the world of coin collecting over the years. From high-resolution imaging techniques that reveal minute details on coins to grading systems utilizing expert assessments alongside technological innovations, the collecting landscape has transformed tremendously, allowing more individuals access to vital information when it comes to assessing the authenticity and value of their coins. Technical advancements also enable greater scrutiny of counterfeit coins, ensuring that collectors can trust the integrity of their investments within an increasingly digital and interconnected world. As our understanding of the authentication process evolves, we come to appreciate that not every 2002 D 1-cent coin will provide monumental value, yet it is the thrill of the hunt and the unearthing of a potential hidden gem that fuels the excitement and lifelong passion associated with coin collecting. Engaging with other hobbyists ensures the knowledge is shared, fostering a community that thrives on enthusiasm and appreciation for the unique tales each coin carries. Moving forward, as we consider the unique errors and facts intertwined with the 2002 D cents, the broader implications regarding our understanding of money are worth pondering. When we discuss the elevated values surrounding these coins, we confront the idea of what defines value in our society. Is it simply rarity, or are stories, errors, and the ways these coins have connected people serving as significant contributors to their worth? As we reflect on these narratives, we recognize that it is the personal and emotional connection to collectibles that plays a powerful role in motivation to pursue collecting endeavors. Ultimately, the 2002 D 1-cent coin stands as a beacon of how intricacies can culminate into considerable value, encouraging both seasoned collectors and novice adventurers to explore the vast and eclectic marketplace that continues evolving. Each penny may hold a myriad of stories waiting to be told, errors waiting to be uncovered, and untold fortunes waiting to be found. Whether you come across a 2002 D penny at the bottom of your pocket or encounter unique pieces in antique shops, the world of numismatic. Next, 1989 1-cent USA coin. We delve into the most intriguing stories surrounding coins, collectibles, and everything in between. Today, we are going to explore a topic that may seem unbelievable at first glance, but it's a story rich with history, error, and value, a unique narrative centered on the 1989 1-cent coin, a simple penny that has garnered a staggering valuation of $614 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting. You might wonder how a mere penny, which is often regarded as insignificant or overlooked in the grand scheme of currency, could achieve such an extraordinary price tag. To unravel this story, we will explore the numerous factors contributing to the value of the 1989 penny, including its production process, the types of errors associated with it, the rise of coin collecting as an investment strategy, and how all of these elements mold its status in the industry today. As we dive into this fascinating realm, we will uncover the little-known details about coin production and how the errors made in the minting of the 1989 penny have led to its transformation from something mundane into a highly sought-after collector's item. The narrative begins in 1989, within the bustling United States Mint, where coins are continuously produced in high volume to meet the demands of commerce. During that year, billions of 1-cent coins were minted, primarily at the Philadelphia and Denver mint facilities. While these coins might seem indistinguishable from one another at first glance, a closer examination reveals hidden gems amongst the sea of ordinary pennies. The first major factor contributing to the legendary value of the 1989 1-cent coin is the notable double die error. This phenomenon originates from a misalignment during the minting process in which a coin is struck multiple times, resulting in a doubling effect on certain design elements. For the 1989 penny, collectors have identified specific instances where elements of the coin, such as the date, the slogan "In God We Trust," or even parts of Lincoln's profile, appear faintly duplicated. Such errors immediately set these coins apart and create a significant demand among enthusiasts who understand that misprints and minting flaws can transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a valuable rarity. The rarity of the double die varieties of the 1989 penny captures the imagination of collectors and investors alike, creating a frenzy that drives prices through the roof. A variety that reflects such rare circumstances only adds to the allure of these coins, further enhancing their value in the marketplace. As collectors educated themselves about errors like the double die, specialized forums emerged where hobbyists would discuss their findings, swap tips on how to spot certain errors, and share experiences related to hunting for these unique coins. This newfound awareness drastically increased the popularity and perceived value of the 1989 1-cent coin, which made the search for these specific errors an exhilarating experience for many. There are additional anomalies and irregularities linked to the 1989 pennies that collectors are on the lookout for. Various defects might arise during the minting process due to an array of factors, including imperfect dies, equipment malfunction, and other operational hiccups that can lead to aesthetically distinct coins. These irregularities often include off-center strikes or cases of retained fragments, pieces of metal that get stuck on the die during the minting process and subsequently become embedded in the final coin product. When these sort of mistakes are discovered, collectors often view them as rare or unique finds. As one can imagine, a penny that displays an unusual off-center design or an interesting distinction stemming from a minting error carries an inherent value due to its visual appeal, and collectors frequently pay premium prices to own such pieces. The thrill of the hunt for finding these exquisite examples adds to the value of the 1989 penny, encouraging even casual collectors to delve deeper into their collections and inspect every penny they encounter for signs of error. The narrative of the 1989 1-cent coin also intersects with the broader historical and economic context of coin collecting during the late 20th century. In the 1980s and beyond, There was a growing trend among collectors to treat coins as tangible investments that could offer better returns than traditional assets like stocks or bonds. Various cultural shifts during this period heightened the awareness of rare coins, propelling individuals toward investing in them. Popular television shows and publications dedicated to coin collecting began circulating, further stoking interest in the hobby. Articles featured stories of significant recoveries in the market and highlighted those who struck gold by discovering rare and valuable coins, including the 1989 penny, which began to capture attention in the numismatic community. As a consequence of this rising interest, the demand for unique and error-prone coins took off, and the 1989 1-cent coin became an enviable treasure trove. The interplay of understanding the various collectibles, investment strategies, and trends within society directly contributes to a collector's awareness of individual coins like the 1989 penny. This growing interest further connects to the emotional aspects of collecting, where individuals often relate personal stories to the coins they collect and cherish, creating a bond that exceeds mere financial investment and merges with nostalgia and sentimentality. Many collectors find themselves drawn not just to the monetary value of coins but also to the memories associated with their hobby. Reminiscences of coin hunting adventures with family or friends bring immeasurable joy. Enthusiasts often congregate at coin shows, expos, and community meetups to share their passion, making the world of collecting an inviting space that cultivates an inclusive culture, rich with diverse perspectives and experiences. During conversations among hobbyists, you'll frequently encounter stories about discoveries, those fleeting moments when individuals stumble across boxes of pennies at estate sales or find special coins hidden away in old jars. Such tales breathe life into the narrative surrounding the 1989 1-cent coin, reminding collectors and audiences alike of the magic that awaits those willing to dig a little deeper. Furthermore, individual coins can take on added historical weight based on unique stories that accompany them, as some coins may have struck extraordinary roots in a particular locale or have connections to significant events. For the 1989 penny, the concept of community and shared experiences fosters lasting relationships among collectors and reinforces the notion that these coins are much more than simple commodities. Another important aspect fueling the financial prospects of the 1989 1-cent coin is the significance of grading in determining the monetary value of a coin. Grading systems assess the condition of a coin and are crucial in discerning the market value based on its state of preservation. A 1989 penny that has received a high grade, such as mint state or gem uncirculated, is likely to demand a far higher price than one marked as simply circulated or damaged. This grading process has prompted collectors to become more discerning in their search for coins, igniting ongoing conversations surrounding care and maintenance of treasured pieces to avoid depreciation in value. When potential buyers and sellers enter a market where grading becomes a determining factor in pricing, the opportunity to explore the world of numismatics expands. With the emergence of third-party grading services offering reputable assessments, collectors feel better equipped to navigate the marketplace and acquire authentic coins with credible valuations. As grading organizations continue to innovate and refine their systems, the emphasis on the 1989 1-cent penny's quality and characteristics further solidifies its position as a collectible in a crowded field. Collectors discussing their findings now fall into various niches, often establishing specialties that revolve around specific denominations, types, or years. As passionate hobbyists share their expertise regarding the 1989 penny's unique attributes and various grading levels associated with it, these discussions cultivate the momentum necessary to sustain interest and growth in numismatics. To understand the immense complexity surrounding the 1989 1-cent coin, it's invaluable to recognize the technological advancements reshaping the actual process of minting. The production of coins has improved over time, adopting modern machinery that maximizes the ability to create coins with precise standards. Yet, in this world of high technology, human error can inadvertently lead to unexpected outcomes, resulting in the unusual errors we have discussed. Examining these aspects fosters awareness in how coins essentially embody the intricate dance between technology's perfection and human imperfection, a philosophy that influences the world of numismatics. Collecting the 1989 penny becomes a metaphorical representation of the values we carry into our lives, illustrating how even minor mistakes can produce whirlwind outcomes while fostering feelings of triumph in overcoming obstacles. Additionally, as we consider the broader ecosphere of coin collecting, it helps to acknowledge that items like the 1989 1-cent coin give us insights into the nature of value itself. Our collective perceptions about money, worth, and importance often curve around stories that erode traditional measures of value instantly. When we observe the soaring valuations of items that once were viewed as trifling or inconsequential, it prompts a deeper inquiry into what it means to ascribe worth to objects. Next, 2015 D1-cent USA coin. We explore the captivating world of coins, collectibles, and the intriguing stories that surround them. Today, we have an astonishing tale that will leave you both amazed and curious as we delve into the extraordinary story of the 2015 D1-cent coin, a humble penny that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide with its astonishing valuation of $457 million, all thanks to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes made during its minting process. You may be questioning how a 1-cent piece, often overlooked as mere pocket change, can attain such a monumental value. But as we peel back the layers of this incredible story, you will find that hidden within this simple coin lies a complex tapestry of human ingenuity, historical context, and the frailties of the minting process that have culminated in its unbelievable worth. The journey of the 2015 D penny begins at the United States Mint, where a vast number of 1-cent coins were produced in high volume to supply an ever-evolving economy. In 2015, the Denver Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins as they sought to strike the right balance between fulfilling the demand for currency and managing the operational inefficiencies that can arise during mass minting. The 2015 D penny features the iconic design showcasing President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse, which is emblematic of unity and strength. However, unbeknownst to many, a series of pressing errors and unique varieties emerged from this production run that would ultimately alter the coin's fate. The most notable error associated with the 2015 D1-cent is the coveted double die variety. This phenomenon occurs during the minting process due to misalignment, where a coin is struck multiple times, resulting in the doubling of certain design features on the coin. Specifically, collectors have identified variations of the 2015 D penny displaying remarkable doubling on elements like the date, the "In God We Trust" motto, or even parts of Lincoln's portrait. This doubling not only introduces error into the standard design but adds a level of uniqueness that is highly desirable among collectors. As enthusiasts began to seek out these misprints, a frenzy developed, causing the value of the 2015 D1-cent to soar in the collector market. The rarity of these double die varieties defines the allure of the 2015 penny and has transformed it from merely another currency piece into a collector's dream. But the story doesn't end there. Alongside the notorious double die errors, numerous other mishaps and anomalies arose during the minting of the 2015 D1-cent. For instance, coin collectors have reported occurrences of off-center strikes, where the image does not align correctly on the planchette during the striking process. This misalignment can result in a coin that has a portion of the design skewed or missing entirely, creating a striking visual effect that stands out to discerning collectors. There are also cases where retained fragments occur, leading to distinctive shapes or patterns that enhance the appeal of the coin. These errors, while often seemingly minor to the untrained eye, can boost the desirability of the 2015 D penny significantly, thereby increasing its market value. The intricate nature of collecting coins revolves not just around searching for rare varieties but also understanding the unique qualities that give rise to such valuations. As we investigate the surrounding context of coin collecting during this time, it becomes clear that the popularity of rare coins surged with advancements in communication and collector networks. In the mid-2010s, numismatic forums, social media groups, and online marketplaces all played crucial roles in spreading the word about the exceptional varieties of the 2015 D penny. Traders and collectors utilized platforms to showcase their finds, share tips, and provide updates on market trends, fueling the fire of interest in rare coins and reinforcing their place in the collector community. This newfound transparency and accessibility in the numismatic realm have given rise to an unprecedented demand for error coins, which ultimately led to the skyrocketing valuations we witness today. As collectors became savvier regarding the intricacies of errors, they began to form organized knowledge bases focused on particular years, types, and error classifications. The story of the 2015 D-penny mirrors not only the evolution of coin collecting as a hobby but also reflects broader societal trends towards interest in tangible assets. As people navigated a constantly changing financial landscape, many turned to rare coins as alternative investments that promised both enjoyment and potential appreciation in value. This shift has contributed further to rising values in collectible coins, creating a new generation of enthusiasts eager to explore the rich and complex world of numismatics. While highlighting the historical and economic context surrounding the 2015 D1 cent, it's also essential to consider the emotional implications of collecting. Often, collectors find themselves deeply connected to the coins they sought after, transformed from mere pieces of currency into cherished artifacts that evoke nostalgia and personal stories. The moments shared during the exploration of coin shows, estate sales, and flea markets lead to relationships and shared histories that enrich the collecting experience. The thrill of discovering a rare coin, be it a 2015 D-penny with a doubled die or a uniquely off-center strike, can create lasting memories that forge connections between hobbyists, solidifying a strong sense of community in the numismatic world. Beyond the cultural implications of collecting, we also look at the importance of coin grading in determining the true value of error coins. Grading services evaluate the state of preservation of a coin using a numerical scale from 1 to 70, impacting the coin's market price along with its overall desirability. Coins like the 2015 D1 cent that maintain high grades can command remarkable premiums in the marketplace, particularly when paired with verified errors such as the double die varieties. The relationships between grading, error recognition, and market trends create a dynamic landscape for coins, pushing collectors to continually assess their collections while honing their research skills. This set of parameters helps enthusiasts navigate the trenches of gumming up their collections with unwanted or undervalued pieces. The discussion around coin grades immerses collectors in conversations about preservation and care. Once a coin is graded with a high mark, maintaining its condition becomes paramount, leading to preventative practices that enhance its longevity and value. Furthermore, as we evaluate the potential pitfalls existing within the coin market, we must acknowledge the specter of counterfeit coins that haunt collectors. With the rising interest in rare coins such as the 2015 D-penny, counterfeiting practices may also escalate, posing risks for enthusiasts attempting to authenticate and value their collections accordingly. The importance of diligence in acquiring coins, particularly when dealing with high-value varieties, cannot be overstated. As technology evolves, conversations regarding how to identify genuine coins from counterfeits have taken on new life, with buyers encouraged to employ reputable dealers, third-party grading services, and established resources in their quest for authenticity. Awareness of such dynamics serves to create a safe environment in which collectors can thrive, fueling the vibrant community that forms around common respect for rarity and historical significance. Additionally, the age of technology has revolutionized the way collectors share their experiences, with the internet facilitating an exponential rise in access to information about rare coins, such as the 2015 D-penny. Collectors worldwide can collaborate through online platforms, enabling them to exchange ideas, share visual references, and discuss trending error varieties. By fostering a sense of connectedness, these platforms encourage individuals to engage more deeply with their hobby and inspire new generations of enthusiasts drawn to the discovery of overlooked treasures or imperfections hidden within the coinage of the past. As the industry evolves, it remains essential to recognize that the 2015 D1 cent coin signifies more than its potential monetary value. It encapsulates the narratives surrounding rarity, error, and the human stories interwoven into the fabric of every coin minted. From the intricate details of its design to the pressing realities faced during production, the penny carries a weight that is both immense and intangible. Seeing the potential behind such a seemingly ordinary object invites us to revalue our perceptions regarding currency and the role it plays within our cultural consciousness. We have discussed myriad elements elevating the 2015 D1 coin to its current valuation, from the tangible elements of errors and mistakes to the emotional connections and narratives infused into the collecting community surrounding these likes. Of equal significance is the vibrancy of the culture that forms around the pursuit of error coins, where individuals continuously dedicate their time and energy to uncovering hidden treasures, thereby shaping the landscape of collecting far beyond mere monetary gains. The commitment inherent in the coin collecting world bears profound and striking similarities to the essence of exploration, inviting collectors to persistently seek out unique pieces amidst a sea of post-consumerism, vintage finds, and overlooked treasures. Moreover, as the quest for the invaluable unfolds, the role of storytelling emerges, becoming intertwined with the very fabric of numismatics. Next 2005 1-cent USA coin, we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins and collectibles, unraveling the stories behind the items that often hold greater value than their face value may suggest. Today, we turn our attention to an extraordinary piece of numismatic history, the 2005 1-cent coin, a humble penny that has somehow escalated to a staggering valuation of $324 million due to various errors, mistakes, and the peculiarities of coin production that have surrounded it. It may sound unbelievable, but as we delve into the captivating story of the 2005 penny, you will discover how one tiny piece of currency can hold immense worth, driven by factors that encompass everything from errors in production to the dynamics of collector demand. The year 2005 saw the United States Mint busily producing billions of pennies to satisfy the needs of an ever-growing economy, facilitating daily transactions while quietly minting what would soon become one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. At first glance, the 2005 1-cent coin doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary. It features the classic design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. However, the seemingly mundane penny would soon capture the attention of numismatists for its variety of unusual errors and mistakes that would alter its historical and monetary significance. The first and perhaps most noteworthy error associated with the 2005 cent is what is known in the industry as the double die variety. The double die error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times with a misaligned die, resulting in a doubling effect on certain design elements, including the date, lettering, or other features. In the case of the 2005 penny, collectors reported striking examples where the word Liberty, the date 2005, or other details appeared doubled, presenting an alluring visual portrayal of this remarkable error. Coins displaying the double die feature are usually scarce, leading to heightened interest and competition among collectors eager to acquire such valuable versions. As news spread about the existence of these valuable double dies, the worth of the 2005 1-cent began to escalate dramatically. Even within the population of coins struck during that year, the rarity of the double die variety stood out, as collectors began scouring through their change looking for the elusive penny that could potentially be worth a fortune. Along with the doubling phenomenon, various other errors and mistakes emerged during the minting process that contributed significantly to the appraisal of the 2005 1-cent coin within the numismatic community. Among these errors are off-center strikes, where the planchette, the blank disc of metal that becomes the coin, does not align properly with the striking die during the minting process. This misalignment can result in a captivating visual effect, creating a coin that might appear skewed on one side or may even be missing essential design elements altogether. Off-center strikes are particularly desirable among collectors because they showcase the imperfections that arise during production, and collectors eagerly pursue these atypical features in hopes of enriching their collections with unique pieces. Some 2005 pennies display retained fragments as well, where bits of metal become lodged between the die and the planchette, resulting in strange shapes or patterns on the coin. These irregularities present opportunities for coin hunters to leaf through rolls of change or scour through loose pocket money in search of coins that display such captivating errors. Such anomalies symbolize the unpredictability of the minting process, allowing collectors to enhance their accumulations with pieces that genuinely stand apart from the standard issue. As we examine the context in which the 2005 cent emerged, we learn how the coin's historical significance is of equal importance to errors and mistakes. The mid-2000s marked a period of growing interest in numismatics, spurred on by the rise of online platforms that allowed collectors greater access to information regarding rare coins and their associated values. This period saw the beginning of a revitalized enthusiasm surrounding coin collecting as a viable hobby and investment strategy. As more collectors focused on error coins, discussions around the 2005 1 cent began to flourish in forums and social media groups, conveying excitement about the possibilities of discovering the remarkable varieties that emerged during this minting year. The phenomenon of the 2005 penny illustrates how the world of numismatics operates not only around the search for specific errors but also through a fueled community dedicated to sharing their findings, experiences, and knowledge. This aspect of community engagement solidifies coin collecting as not only a hobby but a shared experience that fosters bonds among enthusiasts, whether they are newcomers or seasoned veterans in the field. Recollecting these experiences also serves to boost certain coins' desirability, leading collectors to research specific years, errors, and varieties while pushing them to stay knowledgeable about trends in the market. The interconnectedness of modern collectors exemplifies the waves of enthusiasm that ripple through the community, often leading to competitive bidding battles at auctions for the rarest and most coveted varieties. As we further underscore the value inherent in the 2005 penny, we turn to the role of grading. In the numismatic world, grading is the system used to assess a coin's condition on a scale, often ranging from 1 to 70. Coins that retain original mint conditions and receive higher grades can command impressive prices from eager collectors. When a 2005 1 cent penny with notable errors emerges in high grades, its value skyrockets as collectors become more willing to invest in them, knowing that pristine specimens can fetch unparalleled prices on the open market. The obsession with accuracy and the maintenance of a coin's condition adds another layer of complexity to the world of collecting error coins, ultimately influencing the preferences and strategies of collectors navigating this captivating field. Coin collectors actively engage with their communities and dedicated groups to exchange knowledge, helping one another identify distinguishing features, valuable errors, and grading nuances. This collaboration forms the backbone of the numismatic community as members discuss and debate their findings, creating an ever-evolving database of knowledge that promotes the appreciation and valuation of coins like the 2005 1 cent. Investigating these characteristics leads to discussions about preservation decisions, including cleaning methods, storage, and proper handling, to maintain coins' integrity while maximizing their longevity and marketplace appeal. Furthermore, the dynamics of the 2005 1 cent coin's value are not solely confined to its minting errors, they also reflect broader economic conditions. The attraction to collecting coins as alternative investments resurged around this period, with individuals turning to tangible assets as a hedge against the unpredictable nature of stock markets and economic uncertainties. This growing trend paved the way for an increasing interest in the value associated with rare coins like the 2005 penny, leading to a perfect storm of enthusiasm surrounding error coins. As a result, collectors began actively seeking out hidden treasures, reinforcing their place in the marketplace while driving prices higher across the board. The perception of value extended beyond strict monetary returns. Coin collectors began to view their investments as opportunities to engage in history, infusing personal connections with their pieces in ways that could not solely be measured in currency. Each 2005 1 cent coin houses unique narratives tied to its creation, errors, and inherent market dynamics. This relationship between collectors and coins encourages a celebration of the stories and the historical implications associated with each piece. Investing in rare coins evolves into an action laden with personal significance, with individuals seeking connection through their activities within the community, leading them toward memorable encounters and captivating discussions. As we delve deeper into this area, we also confront the challenges posed by the world of counterfeiting, which becomes increasingly relevant as the demand for rare coins escalates. The 2005 penny, especially when associated with valuable errors such as doubled dies, poses enticing opportunities for counterfeiters to exploit uncertainties present within the market. Therefore, educating oneself about counterfeiting methods has become essential for collectors, helping them discern potential fakes while navigating the complexities of deterring nefarious actors that would seek to profit at the expense of unsuspecting collectors. Engaging with recognized grading services, reputable dealers, and established agencies can help facilitate nuanced approaches for mitigating these risks while providing collectors peace of mind. As the coin collecting landscape evolves, embracing technology and online resources continues to shape the ways enthusiasts interact with their coins and fellow collectors. Online forums, social media groups, and websites dedicated to numismatics offer platforms for spontaneous discussion, knowledge sharing, and collective excitement surrounding discoveries, including those of the 2005 1-cent coin. The formation of such virtual meeting spaces provides modern collectors with remarkable access to information, allowing them to unite and engage with error varieties, rapidly growing popularized sections of numismatics. As discussions delve into the 2005 penny and its unique story, online communities foster excitement surrounding error coins. Next 2001 cent USA coin, we explore the captivating world of coin collecting and the extraordinary stories behind these seemingly simple pieces of currency. Today, we are going to delve into a particularly astonishing tale surrounding the 2001 cent coin, commonly known as the penny, which has an astounding valuation of $548 million due to numerous errors and mistakes that have made it one of the most sought-after coins in numismatic history. At first glance, the 2000 penny may appear to be just another piece of change, but as we dissect the factors contributing to its immense worth, including its minting errors, the cultural and economic context of coin collecting, and the evolving interest in unique varieties among enthusiasts, you will discover that there's much more than meets the eye. The story of the 2001 cent coin begins in an era marked by technological advances at the United States Mint, where billions of coins from various denominations were produced to meet the demands of the economy. As a crucial part of the currency system, the penny has often operated quietly in the background, exchanging hands in daily transactions across the nation. However, during the year 2000, something remarkable was brewing within the minting process that would alter the fate of this specific penny. The 2000 penny features the well-known likeness of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the image of the Union shield on the reverse, emblematic of unity and strength. However, it is crucial to note that several errors occurred in the production of the 2000 penny, morphing an ordinary piece of currency into a collector's gem. The primary and most significant error associated with the 2001 cent coin is known as the doubled die variety. This error occurs when a die used to strike the coin has been misaligned during the minting process. A misalignment leads to the design features on the coin appearing doubled, creating a fascinating optical effect. In the case of the 2000 penny, certain coins display remarkable instances of this doubling on elements, including the date, the "In God We Trust" motto, and even parts of Lincoln's portrait. Collectors have identified specific variants of the 2000 penny that exhibit these doubled die features, imparting rarity and desirability, which in turn drives up their market value significantly. As news of these valuable doubled die varieties spread through the collecting community, interest in the 2001 cent coin soared, propelling its worth from a mere cent to extraordinary heights, catching the attention of seasoned numismatists and casual collectors alike. Along with the double die phenomenon, there are various other notable errors associated with the 2000 penny that have emerged over time, contributing further to its allure among collectors. For example, some coins from this year exhibit off-center strikes, wherein the blank planchette fails to align correctly during the striking process, resulting in a design that might be skewed or missing important features altogether. Such issues create a striking aesthetic that often draws the eye and piques collector interest, as coins displaying these unique traits become highly coveted. The market for off-center strikes is vibrant, and collectors often invest considerable time and resources in searching for these elusive varieties. Other minting errors associated with the 2001 cent coin include retained fragments, pieces of metal that might get lodged between the die and the planchette during the minting cycle, which can lead to interesting design anomalies and unique patterns. These errors embody a sense of unpredictability, demonstrating the human element involved in the minting process and incentivizing collectors who enjoy the thrill of the hunt for an unusual piece that stands apart from the standard finery of currency. In examining the broader context surrounding coin collecting during the early 2000s, we find that this was an era of burgeoning interest in numismatics, with a growing population of individuals eager to pursue the hobby as a form of investment or personal enjoyment. In the years leading up to and shortly after 2000, various factors played a part in invigorating the coin collecting community, including the emergence of dedicated publications, television shows about coins, and online forums that generated conversations around collectible coins, sharing tips, and facilitating communication among enthusiasts globally. The increased access to information about specific errors, value assessments, and market trends contributed to escalated enthusiasm surrounding rarities such as the 2001 cent coin. This transition toward elevated collector knowledge profoundly impacted the marketplace and shifted the landscape toward a community driven by curiosity and exploration. As more collectors were empowered to locate and assess error coins, the enthusiasm for the 2001 cent penny grew increasingly pronounced, instigating lively discussions at coin shows, online forums, and within individual collector groups. Engaging discussions about the species of errors present in the 2000 penny fostered infrastructure around a community united by shared interests, expanding their collective knowledge base concerning various error classifications, pinpointing minting trends, and tracking specific varieties that piqued their interests. The interconnectedness of enthusiasts illustrated the shift in coin collecting from an isolated hobby to a robust community fueled by enthusiasm, sharing discoveries, and exchanging information about coveted finds as they collectively unlocked the secrets hidden within their coin rolls and change jars. As we delve into our exploration of the 2001 cent coin, it's vital to highlight the importance of grading, an integral aspect of numismatics that has a significant impact on determining a coin's market value. Coins from 2000 that display particular errors and achieve high grades may appreciate dramatically in value, often due to the combination of rarity, error recognition, and the desirability of attaining a piece in like-new condition. Grading systems rank coins based on their condition, ranging from 1 to 70, creating a framework that collectors can use to evaluate how their pieces may fit into the current marketplace. Coins that emerge from this tiered system retaining their original mint condition and featuring notable errors can thus command impressive premiums at auctions and in private sales. Consequently, collectors often become meticulous in ensuring their investments are preserved to the highest standards, exploring best practices around coin care practices, including handling techniques, proper storage solutions, and optimal display methods. As our discussion of the 2001 cent coin deepens, it is essential to approach the topic of counterfeiting with vigilance, especially as market interest in rare coins grows. With the rise in valuations surrounding coins like the 2000 penny, the risk of counterfeit coins increases, making it paramount for collectors to educate themselves on methods to identify genuine coins and avoid falling victim to illicit practices. Seeking the advice and support of reputable dealers and third-party grading services helps function as valuable tools for mitigating these risks as collectors navigate the complexities surrounding authenticity in an increasingly diverse marketplace. Encouraging dialogues about collectible coins within these communities enrich the educational experience while enhancing awareness surrounding the evolving landscape of numismatics, especially in connection to the extraordinary errors that the 2001 cent coin presents. Collectors engaging with one another in forums, attending coin shows, and participating in widely accessible online platforms see themselves as custodians of history who are committed to uncovering unique and everlasting connections to the past. They cultivate bonds that flourish based on trust, excitement, and a shared love for discovering collectibles. Additionally, the accessibility afforded by the internet means that virtually anyone can engage in coin collecting, examine numismatic discussions, and stay updated on the marketplace. The thrill of locating rare coins like the 2000 penny becomes intertwined with social interaction, serving to enrich the experience on multiple fronts. Transformed into a pursuit laden with excitement, camaraderie, and a sense of community, the search for forgotten treasures is elevated to an art form as collectors bond through their shared journeys exploring the world of rarities. Furthermore, as we reflect on the monetary implications concerning the 2001 cent coin, we are compelled to consider its value within the larger economic frameworks, as the interest in collectible coins has been rising alongside changing attitudes toward investments. Historically, there has been a tendency for individuals to seek out tangible assets during volatile economic periods, prompting renewed interest in coins that can provide a hedge against market fluctuations. Consequently, collectible coins such as those with eras from the year 2000 emerge as appealing options for those wishing to preserve wealth while simultaneously engaging in a vibrant and fulfilling hobby. The relationship individuals tend to cultivate with their coins often extends beyond the material realm, inviting a dialogue grounded in personal narratives infused with the spirit of discovery. Whereas monetary value lies at the core of many transactions, the emotional and historical ties to these pieces often drive individuals to pursue coins that resonate with them personally and culturally. Ultimately, this transformative aspect underscores that the quest for coin collecting can represent more than just financial gain. It becomes a means of exploration, self-expression, and storytelling. Next, 1996 D1 cent USA coin, we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring the stories behind coins that hold immense value far beyond their face value. Today, we will embark on an extraordinary journey into the story of the 1996 D1 cent coin, widely known as the penny that, due to a series of errors and mistakes, has reached a staggering valuation of $713 million. You may be asking yourself how a simple penny, something you might find lying in the street or resting in your pocket, can garner such a remarkable price tag. But as we uncover the layers of this captivating narrative, you will discover the complexity and intrigue behind this seemingly ordinary piece of money. The saga of the 1996 D penny begins in a time when the United States Mint was diligently producing coins to meet the increasing demands of the economy. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1996 D penny features the well-known design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the depiction of the Union Shield on the reverse, an image that encapsulates strength and unity. However, hidden within this seemingly unremarkable penny are extraordinary details and occurrences that transformed it into a coveted collector's item over the years. One of the most significant issues contributing to the extraordinary value of the 1996 D penny comes from what is commonly known as the double die error. This phenomenon occurs during the minting process when a die used to strike the coin becomes misaligned, resulting in a duplication of certain design elements. For the 1996 D penny, select coins exhibit striking instances of this doubling on features such as the date, the "In God We Trust" motto, and even elements of Lincoln's portrait. Collectors within the numismatic community actively seek out these valuable double die varieties, knowing that their rarity can contribute immensely to the overall value of the coin. As word spread about the existence of these particular 1996 D pennies featuring double dies, collectors began scouring their change, searching high and low for these elusive specimens, and as interest burgeoned, so did the valuation of these coins in the marketplace. In addition to the notable double die era, there are countless other irregularities and mistakes that emerged during the minting of the 1996 D penny, each contributing to its allure amongst collectors. One such error comes in the form of off-center strikes, which occur when the blank planchette is not properly aligned with the minting die, causing a portion of the design to be cut off. This deviation creates a visually striking effect that sets these coins apart from standard issues, enabling collectors to establish a unique corner within the world of coin collecting. Coins that display off-center strikes often draw significant interest, as they symbolize an imperfect process that lends character and individuality to what would otherwise be a commonplace object. Additionally, there are cases of retained metal fragments, which occur when bits of metal become lodged between the die and the planchette during the striking process, leaving behind intriguing designs and leading to errors that captivate collectors' imaginations. These flaws add to the collectability and depth of the 1996 D penny. Collectors often find joy in the challenge of locating these rare varieties, navigating through rolls of pennies in search of coins that showcase striking abnormalities linked to minting processes. As we reflect on the broader context of coin collecting during the late 1990s and early 2000s, it becomes evident that this was a time when the interest in numismatics surged, capturing the attention of both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. The advent of the internet transformed the landscape of coin collecting by facilitating communication and knowledge sharing among collectors worldwide, creating platforms where discussions flourished and connections were forged. Online forums, websites, and social media groups became hubs for coin enthusiasts to share tips, trade information, and inform one another of new discoveries. This cultural shift invigorated interest surrounding collectible coins, including the 1996 D penny. As conversations around era coins gained momentum, interest in the 1996 D 1-cent penny grew exponentially, connecting collectors through their shared passion for the hunt. Various numismatic publications highlighted the unique characteristics of era coins, while television shows that focused on coin collecting began to draw attention to the market, allowing even casual observers to appreciate the captivating nature of penny collecting. This newfound interest translated to the 1996 D penny, driving collectors to scrutinize their own collections and discover the hidden possibilities nestled within their change jars and pocket change. The excitement surrounding the 1996 D penny exemplifies how a coin can transcend its initial function as currency to become an object of desire, evoking nostalgia and curiosity as collectors seek pieces that genuinely reflect the stories of the past. Furthermore, the stories behind coins serve as a bridge to history, connecting individuals to the minting process and the moments that brought these objects into existence. This appreciation for the rich cultural tapestry surrounding coins allows enthusiasts to bond over shared interests and values. As we dive deeper into the narrative of the 1996 D penny, it is important to address the role of coin grading in dictating market value. Grading systems assess the condition of coins, providing a numerical scale that typically ranges from 1 to 70, influencing how collectors perceive the value of specific pieces. Those coins that emerge in pristine condition, particularly with remarkable errors, can command impressive prices among eager buyers. In the case of the 1996 D penny, those displaying notable double die characteristics and grading well can fetch exceptional prices at auctions or in private collections. The significance of grading encourages collectors to approach their relationships with coins in a meticulous and caring manner, ensuring coins are preserved with integrity to promote their longevity and perceived market value. As discussions about coin collecting continue to unfold, the relationships forged between collectors and their coins serve to illustrate the human side of numismatics. Stories unravel as collectors share their experiences with not only the coins they own but also the people, places, and contexts that have shaped their journeys. The significance of finding an elusive 1996 D penny with a double die error in circulation can evoke memories of days spent searching change with friends or family, forever linking the value of the coin to personal narratives. This emotional dimension further enriches the coin collecting experience, drawing individuals into a community filled with understanding, passion, and mutual appreciation for the history encapsulated in each coin. As enthusiasts continue to share their stories and knowledge, they contribute to the preservation and advancement of the numismatic tradition as a living history, thereby ensuring that the passion for coins remains alive and well in future generations. As we reflect on the challenges facing collectors in the world of coin collecting, the conversation inevitably turns to counterfeiting as a pressing issue. With the rising interest in rarities and valuable era coins like the 1996 D penny, the risks associated with counterfeit coins can't be ignored. Educating oneself about identifying genuine coins becomes paramount as collectors navigate a market that can be rife with reproductions or forgeries seeking to exploit both veteran and novice collectors alike. collaborating with reputable dealers, leveraging established grading services, and utilizing well-informed resources can be essential strategies for engaging with the world of numismatics safely and knowledgeably. The emphasis on community and trust within the numismatic world strengthens the pursuit of authenticity and cultivates environments where collectors can freely exchange experiences, contributing to an ongoing dialogue that inspires enthusiasm and shared values. Additionally, bearing witness to the transformative power of digital technology, we observe how the online landscape has impacted not only coin collecting at large but also the availability of information on specific varieties, including those of the 1996 D1 coin. As a result, enthusiasts can engage in conversations about unique finds, share images showcasing the nuances of particular eras, and connect with fellow coin enthusiasts across the globe. The ability to unite classifications and offer insights into both local and international markets only heightens the excitement surrounding the hobby, fostering a collective spirit that encourages exploration and discovery. As we uncover the numerous factors that underline the extraordinary value of the 1996 D penny, we recognize the broader narrative surrounding coins that ties back to human connections and shared practices. These connections exemplify the collective journey inherent within the pursuit of numismatics, the ongoing chase for rare finds and the cultivation of stories that lie within each piece. Herein lies the allure of the 1996 D penny, an example of how ordinary objects can embody extraordinary histories while serving as tangible relics of human experience. Coin collecting continues to represent the excitement of engagement, curiosity, and exploration, emphasizing that value extends far beyond mere numbers and encompasses the richness of shared experiences and encounters within the broader historical canvas of society. As we conclude our insightful dive into the 1996 D1 coin, we encourage you to embrace the opportunity to engage with your own coins, uncovering the stories they harbor and celebrating. Next 2003 D1 USA coin, we explore the fascinating realm of coins, collectibles, and the incredible stories behind them. Today, we are diving deep into the remarkable world of the 2003 D1 coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has achieved an astonishing valuation of $888 million due to a series of mesmerizing errors and mistakes that have captured the attention of collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts alike. It may sound unbelievable that a single penny could hold such immense worth, but as we unravel the layers that contribute to this incredible valuation, you'll discover the complexity behind this tiny piece of currency. The journey of the 2003 D penny begins at the United States Mint, where an immense quantity of 1-cent coins was produced during the early years of the 21st century to meet the growing needs of commerce. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 2003 D penny features the classic design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and, on the reverse side, the Union Shield, symbolizing strength and unity. While this penny may appear to be just another form of currency spent on everyday items, hidden within it are remarkable characteristics and occurrences that transformed it into an extraordinary specimen coveted among coin collectors. The first major attraction that elevates the 2003 D penny's valuation is the occurrence of what is known as the double die error. This phenomenon occurs when a coin is struck multiple times due to misalignment, resulting in the design elements being doubled on the face of the coin. For the 2003 D penny, collectors have identified specific examples that showcase dramatic doubling on features such as the date, the phrase "In God We Trust," and even Lincoln's profile. The existence of these double die varieties generates excitement within the numismatic community, leading collectors to seek out these rare editions actively and enhancing their market value significantly. As news of these valuable double die varieties spread, collectors began scouring their change, searching for these elusive specimens. With the rising interest, the value of the 2003 D1 has tremendously increased, illustrating how an ordinary penny can transform into an object of desire through the magic of rarity and error. Beyond the allure of the double die era, the 2003 D penny features a plethora of other minting errors that contribute to its value. For example, some coins exhibit the phenomenon of an off-center strike, where the blank planchette is not correctly aligned with the die during the minting process. This misalignment results in the design being skewed or parts of it being cut off, creating unique visual effects that are coveted by collectors. Off-center strikes add an element of intrigue and charm to the coins they adorn and can significantly enhance their desirability in the marketplace. These coins exemplify the imperfections that can arise in manufacturing, and savvy collectors often delight in the hunt for such unusual features, knowing that they stand out amidst more typical coins. Additionally, there are other varieties of errors, such as retained fragments, where small pieces of metal remain lodged between the die and the planchette. These retained fragments create distinct shapes or patterns on the coin, further increasing its uniqueness and enhancing its collectability. With collectors focused on finding these remarkable coins, the community thrives on the challenge and excitement of discovering hidden treasures in their pocket change and coin rolls, a testimony to the enduring allure of the 2003 D penny and the fascinating stories it continues to tell. As the interest in the 2003 D 1-cent coin escalated over the years, it coincided with a broader cultural movement within the numismatic community. The early 2000s marked a period of renewed passion for coin collecting, as both seasoned collectors and newcomers began to recognize the potential for error coins to serve as investments or outlets for personal enjoyment. With the rise of the internet and social media, information about collectible coins became much more accessible, allowing enthusiasts to connect, share knowledge, and pass along tips regarding unique finds. Online communities sprung up where collectors congregated to discuss their discoveries, circulating images and details about especially valuable coins. This sense of connectedness fueled excitement surrounding error coins and increased the visibility of varieties like the 2003 D penny. As collectors actively engaged in conversations about errors and unique specimens, the number of enthusiasts seeking out the 2003 D penny grew exponentially. The resulting buzz around this error coin limited its availability, which only served to heighten the perceived value in the marketplace. The investment mentality began to take root as collectors reevaluated coin collecting with an eye to potential returns while deepening their relationship with the coins they sought. This invigorated collecting environment created a community that thrived on shared excitement, discovery, and passion for coins that held special significance. Continuing to explore the valuation of the 2003 D 1-cent coin, we must also consider the critical role of coin grading in determining market value. Coin grades help to establish a numeric value for a coin based on its condition, which is evaluated using a scale ranging from 1 to 70. Coins rated high within this scale represent top quality and often realize extraordinary market valuations. Those specific 2003 D pennies that feature notable errors and attain higher grades can witness their values soar, driven by the confluence of demand and the rarity of well-preserved coins. This notion of grading has led collectors to adopt diligent preservation practices that safeguard their prized possessions, ensuring these coins remain in prime condition and maintain their market value. Strategies surrounding the grading process have encouraged an increased emphasis on proper coin care techniques, ranging from protective storage options to best handling practices, allowing collectors to maximize the longevity and aesthetic appeal of their coins. The shift toward valuing grading within the numismatic landscape highlights the significance of understanding not only the types of errors present but also the overall condition in which the coins are maintained. As discussions evolve within the community surrounding the 2003 D 1-cent coin, it is imperative to address some of the challenges facing collectors, particularly concerning the issue of counterfeiting. With the mounting interest in error coins and the skyrocketing valuations of rarities such as the 2003 D penny, the risks posed by counterfeit operations grow significantly. As collectors navigate a landscape filled with reproductions and bad actors seeking to exploit enthusiastic buyers, it becomes paramount to educate oneself about how to identify genuine coins. The intricate world of minting, alongside the growing numbers of counterfeits, reinforces the need for collectors to turn to reputable dealers as well as third-party grading services for assistance in determining authenticity and valuation. This investment in knowledge supports a robust community where trust thrives, with individuals exchanging information to protect one another as they search for unique coins. The use of technology within the realm of numismatics also plays a critical role in shaping the landscape of coin collecting. The emergence of the internet has propelled coin collecting into a new era, allowing collectors to easily access a wealth of information about rare coins, including types of errors associated with the 2003 D-penny. Digital forums, social media groups, and educational websites provide invaluable resources for enthusiasts seeking to understand the complexities of the numismatic world. The widespread sharing of information fosters a sense of community, encouraging collectors to connect and engage actively with one another. This newfound accessibility allows novice collectors to gain insight into the intricate details that can affect the value and desirability of specific coins. The development of modern technology has broadened the horizons of coin collecting, facilitating interactions that cultivate relationships based on shared interests and collective enthusiasm. As we explore the many dimensions behind the 2003 D1-cent coin, we come to appreciate that its value transcends mere monetary figures, embodying rich narratives that connect people to history and experience. Each 2003 D-penny symbolizes an object that holds profound stories, allowing collectors to engage with their pasts, experiences, and aspirations as they navigate the world of numismatics. This intrinsic relationship between coins and collectors serves as a driving force that unites individuals in their pursuits while celebrating the connections they forge through the stories their coins tell. In conclusion, the 2003 D1-cent coin represents much more than a simple penny. While it might appear inconspicuous at first glance, this era coin encapsulates the essence of exploration, community, and the pursuit of knowledge that defines the world of coin collecting. Through the extraordinary valuation of $888 million, the 2003 D-penny serves as a reminder of how even the most ordinary objects can become extraordinary. So next time you come across a penny, look closely. You might just uncover a hidden treasure or a glimpse into the stories and experiences that define this captivating world. We hope this exploration of the 2003 D-penny has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to dig deeper into the captivating realm of coins, history, and personal narratives. Remember that the beauty of numismatics lies in the connections we create and the stories we share, transforming how we perceive the tiny coins. Next 1998 D1-cent USA coin, we dive into the intriguing world of coins and their captivating histories, exploring the journey of pieces of currency that often hold values beyond our wildest imaginations. Today, we are shining a spotlight on a remarkable coin that has become a focal point of interest among collectors and investors alike, the 1998 D1-cent coin, a penny whose value has skyrocketed to an astonishing $487 million due to a variety of errors and mistakes during its minting process. You might be wondering how a simple penny, often overlooked in daily transactions, can attain such an extraordinary valuation. As we embark on this exploration, you will find that this seemingly mundane piece of currency encapsulates a compelling story of rarity, error, and the passions of those engaged in the world of numismatics. The story of the 1998 D-penny begins in a time when the United States Mint operated diligently to produce vast quantities of 1-cent coins to meet the demands of a growing economy. With a population keen to use coins for everyday transactions, the Denver Mint minted billions of 1-cent coins in that year, featuring the classic design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the image of the Union shield on the reverse. At surface level, the 1998 D-penny appears to be just another in a long line of pennies, but beneath its facade lies a series of noteworthy characteristics that contribute significantly to its collectible value. One of the most significant errors that boosts the value of the 1998 D-penny is what is widely known as the double die error. This occurs during the minting process when a die misalignment happens, causing multiple strikes to leave an image that displays doubling on various design elements. In the case of the 1998 D-penny, double-struck features such as the date and inscriptions, particularly the motto, "In God We Trust," can be found on specific examples of these coins. Collectors eagerly seek out these varieties, understanding that such errors enhance the desirability of the coin while driving up its market value substantially. As the news about the existence of these valuable double-die 1998D pennies circulated through collector forums and grassroots communities, the excitement grew, and many began searching through their loose change and rolls in hopes of unearthing one of these rare specimens. The allure of the double-die variety highlights not just the numismatic potential but also the thrill of discovery inherent in coin collecting, turning an ordinary penny into a coveted collectible that can fetch staggering prices. In addition to the double-die era, the 1998D penny boasts several other minting eras that further enhance its value among collectors. For instance, certain examples feature off-center strikes, where the planchette, essentially the blank metal disc that becomes the coin, is not perfectly aligned during the striking process. This misalignment creates a coin with portions of its design cut off, giving it a distinctive and visually appealing appearance. Such off-center strikes exemplify the imperfections inherent in mass production and are regarded positively within the collecting community, as they embody the human element involved in minting coins. As collectors actively seek out these types of errors, the excitement in the marketplace surrounding the 1998D penny continues to grow, encouraging many hobbyists to explore their current collections for unique specimens. A parallel error found among the 1998D coins is that of retained fragments, where small bits of metal remain stuck between the die and the planchette, leading to intriguing design anomalies. These retained fragments can create shapes or patterns that further intrigue collectors who enjoy the challenge of locating unique and rare items amongst their collections. The inherent appeal of coins showcasing retained fragments dovetails seamlessly with the excitement surrounding error varieties like the double die and off-center strikes, as it creates a vibrant landscape for those who are passionate about numismatics. With these fascinating minting errors in mind, it is essential to also consider the impact of the culture surrounding coin collecting during the late 1990s and early 2000s, a time marked by a surge of interest in rare coins. Various factors spurred on this growing enthusiasm, including heightened media attention, educational publications focused on numismatics, and an increase in collectors sharing their experiences online. Numerous online platforms began to emerge, facilitating communication and collaboration among collectors. This enthusiastic climate not only drew new individuals to the hobby but also encouraged seasoned collectors to take a renewed interest in digging deeper into error varieties and unique coins, including the 1998D 1-cent coin. As collectors exchanged information regarding specific errors, the market for the 1998D penny caught fire, quickly becoming a focal point of discussion among those engaged in the hobby. The digital landscape revolutionized the collection process, enabling enthusiasts to connect globally and discover new discoveries, trends, and insights regarding error coins. Through collaborative efforts on forums and social media, collectors honed their skills for discovering and grading coins, specifically delving into the complexities of varieties like the 1998D penny. Alongside the communal efforts in promoting the thrill of coin collecting, the growing prominence of error coins signified a shift in the perception of numismatics. Collectors increasingly recognized the values that ebbed and flowed within the collectibles market, creating opportunities for personal investment strategies that resonated on both an emotional and financial level. With this evolving mindset, collectors began to sift through their own accumulations, discovering countless errors hidden away or overlooked, sparking renewed excitement surrounding coins that held the potential for significant value. As we analyze the factors that contribute to the 1998D penny's impressive valuation, we cannot ignore the influence of coin grading on the marketplace. Grading coins plays a crucial role in establishing their value within the numismatic world. Coins are evaluated on a scale of 1 to 70, with higher grades reflecting superior quality and condition. When a coin such as the 1998D penny emerges with notable errors and attains a high grade, it can command impressive prices from eager collectors and enthusiasts. This grading process encourages collectors to invest time and energy in preserving their coins, employing methods that protect their prized possessions and uphold their market integrity. As this emphasis on grading evolved and heightened awareness surrounding preservation practices took shape, coin collectors began meticulously ensuring their coins met optimal standards. The careful handling of coins and strategic storage solutions became paramount for those focused on maintaining value, further solidifying the bond between collector and coin. Of particular note is the human element involved in coin collecting, which shines brightly through the stories and connections formed within the community. Engaging in numismatic pursuits not only fuels excitement about discovering rare coins but also orchestrates friendships and shared experiences among enthusiasts. The thrill of finding a 1998 D penny with a double die error can evoke memories of exciting hunts to local coin shops, attending conventions, or interacting with fellow collectors at shows. This emotional dimension reinforces the idea that the act of collecting transcends mere financial value, melding personal narratives with practical knowledge and experience. With these connections firmly established, collectors gain a deeper appreciation for the history contained within each coin, fostering a sense of stewardship toward the artifacts they hold dear. As we navigate through the myriad possibilities and challenges faced by collectors, we must acknowledge the issue of counterfeiting, a reality that complicates the pursuit of rare coins like the 1998 D penny. With the increasing demand for error coins and escalating market prices, counterfeiting operations have become more prevalent, leading to concerns regarding the authenticity of certain pieces. It is essential for collectors to ensure they possess genuine coins, and this calls for a commitment to education about the telltale signs of counterfeits. Working with reputable dealers and relying on established grading services can assist collectors in mitigating these risks, preserving the integrity of the numismatic community. The emphasis on transparency and trust within the coins market aids immense growth and camaraderie among enthusiasts, establishing a nurturing atmosphere where collectors can thrive alongside one another. Importantly, the modern technological landscape has revolutionized the ways in which collectors engage with coins and learn about their history. With the advent of the Internet, information surrounding specific coins such as the 1998 D penny has become easily accessible to enthusiasts around the globe. Social media, online auctions, and dedicated websites provide platforms for discussion, engaging enthusiast communities and reinforcing the spirit of connection that enriches the hobby. In this new digital age, numismatists are empowered with the tools necessary to thoroughly research their coins and assess their true market value, heightening their awareness and appreciation for the world of collectibles. As collectors uncover the multifaceted nature of the 1998 D penny, we come to realize that its worth is underscored by not only its monetary potential but also its historical significance and the stories interwoven with its existence. Each coin encapsulates a narrative that contributes to the grand tapestry. Last 1982 1-cent USA coin, we explore the enchanting world of coins and their captivating histories, unveiling the extraordinary stories that transform seemingly ordinary pieces of currency into highly sought-after collectibles. Today, we'll embark on an incredible journey focused on the 1982 1-cent coin, a penny that has seen its value skyrocket to an astounding $574 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that have captivated collectors and investors alike. At first glance, it might seem almost incredulous that a simple penny could achieve such an extraordinary valuation, but as we dive deeper into the layers of this fascinating saga, you will discover the intricate details behind the coin's production, the rarity of errors, and the phenomenon of numismatic investment that has captured the hearts of so many. The story of the 1982 penny unfolds in a period marked by significant changes at the United States Mint, which was adapting to the rising costs of metal materials and the need to keep up with an expanding economy. The 1982 1-cent coin, distinguished by its design featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was minted during a transitional phase when the composition of the penny itself underwent a significant change from a predominantly copper alloy to a zinc core covered with a thin copper plating. This transformation was a response to rising copper prices, and it ultimately led to a unique set of circumstances that would haunt the production process and challenge traditional notions of currency. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1982 penny is known as the double die variety. This error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times due to misalignment, resulting in the doubling of certain design elements on the coin. In the 1982 penny, coins exhibiting double die features are especially rare, with some variants displaying pronounced doubling on the date, the motto "In God We Trust," and portions of Lincoln's portrait. Collectors hunt for these particular coins because their rarity lends them a unique cachet within the numismatic community, and the value they command at auctions can reach extraordinary heights. As news about the existence of these double die varieties spread through connected communities of avid coin enthusiasts, a feverish excitement began to ensue, prompting many collectors to sift through their change and scrutinize every penny in search of these elusive specimens. This highlights a fascinating aspect of the coin collecting hobby: the sheer thrill of discovery combined with the historical significance of the eras themselves. Adding to the allure of the 1982 penny, there are a variety of other minting eras that collectors eagerly seek out, each contributing to the remarkable value of this specific coin. For instance, certain coins display what is known as an off-center strike, a result of the blank planchet not aligning properly with the die during the minting process. Coins that are struck off-center can manifest in unique ways, often leading to portions of the design being partially cut off or skewed, presenting a visually captivating artifact that draws collectors' attention. The chase for these off-center strikes fosters a spirited competition among numismatists who embrace the opportunity to find unusual, striking, and worthy additions to their collections, enriching their understanding of the internal workings of the minting process and its inherent imperfections. Moreover, the 1982 1-cent coin is also known to have variants that exhibit die cracks, a phenomenon where cracks form on or around the die itself, leaving behind prominent distortions on the surface of the coin. Die cracks can lead to interesting visual effects, introducing a bold irregularity that captivates collectors fascinated by the complexities of minting. Errors such as these illustrate the unique narrative that each coin can carry. They serve as tangible reminders of the human elements in the production process and the craftsmanship involved over time. As keen collectors delve into their personal coin collections, excited discussions emerge about their findings, the intricacies of detecting errors, and the thrill of potentially possessing a rare item like the 1982 penny. The 1982 1-cent coin's journey is undoubtedly linked to a broader cultural landscape surrounding coin collecting, especially during the late 20th century and into the early 21st century when interest in numismatics surged. Collectors began to view coins not only as currency but also as investments and pieces of history intertwined within their hobbies. With an increasing interest in rare coins, numerous publications began intertwining their narratives and research, publishing information that amplified awareness surrounding era coins, and encouraging novices and seasoned collectors alike to engage more with their collections. The evolution of accessible platforms for discussions, such as numismatic forums and online marketplaces, allowed collectors across the country, and even the globe, to communicate and share their experiences, contributing to heightened excitement surrounding rare finds. This growing community shared tales about the 1982 1-cent coin, spreading word-of-mouth knowledge about its errors and the possibilities of discovering valuable variants among what seemed like ordinary pennies. The camaraderie within this community allowed collectors to sustain their passions and invest their time into honing their skills, ultimately leading to conversations around specific varieties and potential investments. As awareness of these factors related to the 1982 1-cent coin grew, so did its financial implications, and it quickly evolved into a central part of collecting culture as individuals began exchanging information about where to find specific pieces and the unique eras that could bring impressive returns. With that in mind, let us turn our attention to the critical role of grading within the numismatic landscape, as this influence plays a key part in determining the perceived value of coins in the market. The grading process establishes a numeric value for a coin based on its condition, typically rated on a scale from 1 to 70. Coins that emerge in exceptional condition and showcase notable errors or variations will inevitably command high prices, especially when exhibited at auctions. In the case of the 1982 1-cent coin, those that remain in pristine condition and also display sought-after errors can see their market value multiplied exponentially, leading to fierce bidding among serious collectors vying for ownership. Consequently, grading encourages collectors to be diligent about the care they provide to their coins, prompting discussions surrounding best practices regarding preservation techniques, storage solutions, and even professional grading services to evaluate and certify the coins within their collections. Notably, as the complexities surrounding grading and preservation increase, collectors pursuing 1982 pennies are driven to optimize their conditions and make informed decisions about protecting their investments. Collectors often engage in conversations around preservation strategies to enhance their coins' longevity while also maintaining their aesthetic qualities, ensuring that these pieces of history remain valued both monetarily and sentimentally. As we continue down the path of exploration regarding the 1982 penny, we must also address pressing challenges, particularly the issue of counterfeiting and its implications for collectors. With the rising interest and value tied to rare-era coins, the market is vulnerable to counterfeit operations seeking to exploit both seasoned numismatists and newcomers eager to enter the field. The need for education when it comes to identifying genuine coins becomes critical, and collectors are encouraged to be vigilant in their approach to acquiring rare pieces. Working with reputable dealers and relying on established grading services not only enhances a collector's security but also fosters a sense of trust within the community, creating connections built on shared knowledge and experiences. In the ever-evolving world of coin collecting, technological advancements have played a significant role in reshaping our understanding and access to information regarding era coins like the 1982 penny. The wealth of resources available today allows collectors to traverse vast amounts of information surrounding rarity, history, and valuation, connecting them to fellow enthusiasts worldwide. Online platforms serve as meeting places where individuals can share their findings and discuss unique variants. Individuals who have dedicated their time to understanding what makes a coin valuable and how it contributes to the broader narrative within the field. This accessibility has, in many ways, democratized the hobby, opening the door for new generations of collectors eager to discover and connect with history through tangible artifacts. As we unravel the various factors culminating in the extraordinary valuation of the 1982 1-cent coin, we recognize that its essence transcends mere monetary value. As collectors explore their relationships with coins, they unearth rich narratives about history, emotion, and human connection woven into each piece of currency. The 1982 penny stands as a testament to how something so seemingly ordinary can embody extraordinary stories, connections, and moments that captivate us. Every 1-cent piece holds the potential to offer insights into both the past and the future, as we strive to learn more about these pieces of art and the complex histories they offer. In conclusion, the 1982 1-cent coin serves as a source of inspiration for both novice and seasoned collectors alike. As we step into the world of numismatics,